Now, a lot of you are trading the Sonic and have the roadmap. What's really important is not to overtrade, especially because there are risks involved with trading. So not every trade you see is going to be a winning trade. So one of the mechanisms that I look for is to identify where I enter in comparison to the target and the stop. So in this case here, this entry here to go long has a very small target, but a little bit larger of a stop. So in a situation like this, even though you can just follow the signals and enter long right where it says, I always try for a better price. So for example, if you waited and got a few ticks better, it may be more of a 50-50 relationship to the long or to the short. Now, something else you can do here in the back of the Sonic system is identify how much of a target you want. So in this case, I'm having the profit at about 75% of the ATR, but let's say that you want a larger profit target. Let's say that you want to double that and you want to make that about 1.5 times, about 1.5 times the ATR. So really what you're saying is, I want to have a target that's larger than 1 times the ATR, just a little bit larger. And when I click OK, you're going to see this now update. May take a few seconds, but you're going to see it update and identify a much larger target, and the roadmap zones are still there. So now you can see that the target is larger, the stop is still the same. The same thing is true here. In this case, the target is larger, so we have a much larger target in comparison to the stop. So I always look for about a 50-50. It doesn't have to be. It could be 60-40, 40-60, but what we're trying to avoid is a situation where the target is so small and the stop, if it gets hit, is going to hurt you because it's so large. And so in this case here, you can see this is actually perfect, right? I know exactly what the stop is, I know what the target is, and in this case, it's about 50-50. So this is what I'm looking for. When you place an order, use limit orders to avoid slippage, so that's really important. And if you do have the roadmap zone, just as a by the way, you can see that this is a roadmap short, so the roadmap is separate from the Sonic system. And so the roadmap is indicating here to go short. So you may want to skip any trade that happens within this roadmap zone. And the roadmap was actually accurate and spot on here, just like it was here as well. Roadmap short, hit the short, and then it reversed. So I would be very careful taking any trade that happened right at the roadmap. So if you have the roadmap, use that to your advantage. If you're using just the Sonic system, I recommend trying to get a couple of ticks better if possible. In this case, this is a 1-minute chart, so this, after this signal occurred, even though we have a little bit larger of a target, it's still about, let's see here, about maybe 10 or 12 minutes into a trade. So still about break even. All right, so here we are a few minutes later, and you can see that the signal actually took here, hit the target. But now we have a new signal, and the new signal is also indicating here. Want to learn more? Visit daytradetowin.com and get started with a free member account, which includes access to our trials, including the ABC software. Start learning the right way by using price action and avoid using conventional indicators. We offer unique strategies and proprietary software, including the Sonic system. Join Accelerated Mentorship and get instant access to all our software. Let's get you set up in the next training.